So, thanks to ODD, here's kind of, you can see it's just
result of direct energy weapons?
destroyed, just melted almost. And look at this, just look at this. Trees standing. This is so freaky, guys. Look at the cars, how they're just melted. Trees are fine. It's all the metal objects, all the metal stuff's completely destroyed. You know, there's some weird, quonky scientific theory behind all this, but it's complete bullcrap and has to do with quote-unquote climate change, I'm sure. Train just rolling on by. Nothing in mainstream media covering this, really, talking about this. People just floored. 3,500 structures. They want to blame it on weather? I don't know. I don't know about that. There's another quick clip. Just the homes. They want to say winds. There was no winds. .80-mile-per-hour winds.
Have any winds there at all?
Also keep in mind that they had these areas fenced off. The only way this guy could actually even get in there was to pose as a insurance agent. Can you believe that? Courtesy to Siberian Conspiracy, of course, for these videos, and ODD as well. You know, again, just the inside of a car, inside of a tree, like it was microwaved. I mean, I really get people want to chalk it up to theories, and maybe it wasn't fires, maybe it's just normal fire, but this stuff, yeah. You know, there's a lot of people think that it was specific. I don't know. They're trying to do some correlation with marijuana and taking out that crop, which I believe it has been impacted in some way, which would make a lot of sense. You know, it's just crazy what's going on in our society, for sure, for sure. And so just so you understand a little bit with 9/11, here's a video I just want to kind of show you at T6658. Props to him. This guy is talking about, this is a firefighter, right? I don't think these guys lie, but they're talking about molten steel being in the bottom, like it just all melted. And I'll get some pics for you here. You know, it doesn't look exactly like the Cali fires.
See the stuff he's pulling out? Yeah. Red hot. If we hit it too much steam, you won't.
Talking about the metal still staying heated.
Still smoking. That's when the fire's gonna still burning.
It's just the wreckage, you know, there's nothing left. I'm sure they might have used bombs or something. I'm not saying that energy weapons were used here or anything like that. It just seems very crazy.
And you'll get this plume of brown black smoke coming up.
Here we have the tower turning to dust, as they say. Now watch these columns. This is crazy. Props to kick troll in the face. It just vaporizes. So you actually see dust coming off of it. There's actually some better pics. Let's see right here. This does a better justice. See how it's just vaporizing in midair?
Okay, first, the building in your bottom left-hand corner of your screen is actually full screen.
And these big chunks just fall over. Look at this.
Great big chunks of metal.
Beautiful girl by Dana.
Just like the stuff you see standing up on the right-hand side of your screen, that's about 670 feet high. And that disappears in the thin air.
And it just disappears. The stuff just disappears. It's the crazy thing about it, you know?
Yeah, but you'll see that.
Before the towers fell, these cars are all on fire. You know, maybe it was a riot or something. That's really weird. Just really weird. I don't see people wanting to be around the World Trade Center and doing this. Um, check it out. This is before they fell. Props to Word Geezer. Doesn't that look familiar? The wreckage, the rebel. I mean, you see, like, man, like this is just crazy, guys. Like, what is that? A mosque next to it or something? Everything completely untouched, of course, around it. Obviously, there's some damage, but not much. I mean, it's almost like acid, you know? It's just crazy. Cars look familiar. Look at the rim on that car. That's a good question. The wheels were inside the plane. See, there's the cars. I mean, people want to say thermite, but I disagree with that. I totally disagree with thermite. This looks eerily similar to the California fires anyways. I just wanted to really kind of share this. Trees are fine. Cars melted. Trees fine. Cars melted. I mean, it's just... and of course the whole building's gone. Anyways. It's just nonsense. And now I'm going to show a couple of interesting trailers happening to be coming out at a specific time. One's Geostorm, another one's about burning woods, right? Which forest being burnt up. Check it out.
Fires threatening homes and people's lives. I want Granite Mountain.
There it is. Your hot shots.
If the fire gets past our line, it goes to our town.
Burn over seconds away. It's gonna feel like the end of the world. As long as you can breathe, you can survive. We're gonna take the fire head on and save our town. Come on!
Y'all are heroes.
No one could be prouder of his boys than I am of you guys.
The Senate committee will now hear from Jacob Lawson, Climate ISS Chief Coordinator. May the record reflect that he was nearly 1 hour late.
Yeah, sorry about that. I literally had to fly in from outer space.
Thanks to a system of satellites, natural disasters have become a thing of the past. We can control our weather.
Mr. President, one of our thermospheric satellites malfunctioned over Afghanistan.
So your proposal is what?
We shut down all satellites.
I don't need to remind all of you how many people died from catastrophic climate conditions.
Make sure there's no further incidents.
Are you going back up to space?
I'm coming back. I promise.
Have a safe trip, sir. Just don't touch anything.
Main engine stop.
This is Mr. Jake Lawson.
The Jake Lawson?
You look much older than I would have thought.
I mean, you look good.
Am I getting fired? My access has been blocked.
So satellite has a bad comm, that happens.
Not a satellite. All of them.
This wasn't a malfunction. It was intentional.
There's potential for catastrophic weather events on a global scale.
A geostorm. We have to shut the system down.
The only one who has the kill codes is the president.
I need your help.
You're soliciting a Secret Service agent.
Seriously? We're kidnapping the president in a self-driving cab.
Jake.
On the fuselage of an aircraft, free flying at a distance from APL that is typical of the engagement
here is the
range for
technology,
missile
obviously, that some do believe. I mean, if you believe in space and all that other stuff, I mean, I tell you, there's a lot of conspiracies. That's all I can really say. Not all are true, I feel, but at the same time, there's a lot of deception and misinformation. But this is basically talking, and you can go see Airboyd, their channel. I mean, I don't want to play the video for you guys. I'll leave a link in the description for it, but it's basically talking about how it's set up for ground warfare and air warfare as well, air defense, like taking out missiles, ballistic missiles, and this is all in a plane. And the pilot goes on and talks about how this is the fastest two-man aircraft there is. It's amazingly stable, has over 500 flight hours, and has actually been tested and able to shoot down intercontinental ballistic missiles. I don't necessarily believe in all the space stuff, and I have a lot of my own personal reasons for that. I think there's still a lot of deception going on today, but you know, you just be the judge for yourselves. That's what I say. I mean, I just have my opinions, but this is just very eerie. Obviously you guys saw the trailers about how, you know, geostorm and things of that nature, and you know, there's also projects within the military that, you know, revolves artificial intelligence and connecting everything to a network, and it just seems like we're imitating God in every aspect of our military and our science and all these other different aspects, meaning that we're finding that everything is connected. And you know, in the word it strictly says that, you know, we are created, everything's created through him and by him. But at the same time, there's this and it's just important that, you know, you guys know what's out there. That, I mean, you saw the evidence with the fires, how they look eerily similar to the World Trade Center. And I really feel like the actual 9/11 report about thermate, I mean, I'm not convinced because of how they went down and how there was nothing but dust. I mean, they were able to conclude that the materials or minerals found in the dust of 9/11 confirmed that thermate or thermite would have been used, but we also know that before that there was in fact underground bombings, terrorist hit as well. And I really, I think 9/11 was a false flag, kind of like Las Vegas, as it was empty when it was hit as well. But you know, you guys judge for yourselves. I mean, that's what this is here for. And you know, it's kind of interesting that they have geostorm and all this Hollywood stuff going on, and you know, it's all going to flop. So anyways, you guys be blessed in the Lord. Seek the truth, you know, with all your heart, and you will find it. You know, seek God and his righteousness, and he'll give you the desires of your heart. So you guys be blessed, and all you true seekers out there, keep seeking.